No separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you hurt me. All this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Act like you hurt me. All this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say florid on the highway we loaded. Hold me, love me, hold me. You hurt me. All this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Act like you hurt me. All this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floated on the highway we loaded.
Shay, don't with me. Don't with me. Okay. Don't with me unless you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out Harbor Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing, look, we mobbing. All in got timing, what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges. So who the I look like if I slow up now? Talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now I keep in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke down. Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Serving face in season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Well, I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve. Next to that, I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges.
legend of the Phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night.
At guard, set to number 11, Shaedon.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And as always, a big part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Take a look at the Knicks. They're sitting pretty, second place, looking to take the top spot.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharpe and Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Beyond the arc. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in, and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside, here's Klingon. And that one, good.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game lost to the Wizards. And here's Brunson outside. Another 3 for New York.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For Portland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Holiday. And it's blocked by Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
About a minute played so far here in the first. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Another three for New York.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Now here's Holiday. And in the game with Washington, he did not play well. No good on the three.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Here's Towns. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
And you know, when I watched that game back, I thought they actually did play well. The other team just played better.
Now, here's Avdia. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
What a jam! What a jam!
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. The shot by Sharpe, nobody around, hits it from three-point range.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster, even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Pass to Kamare. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 6. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be a leader at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Let's go. You need dance lessons. Look at those moves. Show us those moves.
Some of the numbers here for Jeremy Grant.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Kamare. Portland, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Towns.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Holiday. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And it's Towns penetrating.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Brunson, he takes it in. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Sharpe. Outside, Avdia. No one near him. Bridges with the board.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Josh Hart shooting. That one is on Holiday. New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Sharpe's got space. On the wing, Holiday. Will it go? The offensive rebound goes up again. He lays it in. Klingen's got 6 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Anunoby. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Those small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Third is Denny Avdia.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
And that gives these coaches a lot of flexibility in terms of lineups because they have wings that can do the dirty work.
Out to the right wing. Holiday with the three. The shot, no good.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Pass to Klingon. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And here's Holiday. Here's Sharpe. Portland no good that time either.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited it.
The Trailblazers shooting just 26% early. Here's Sharpe. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 20. Goes up on the wing, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Misses that shot, as well as the other 7 he took before. That adds up to 0 for 8 so far. Anunoby with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Anunoby, no good. Trailblazers trail by 20. To the middle. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And a switch here also for Portland. Grant's checked in. Holiday against Brunson. Charity stripe shot. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Robinson. Hits from the high post. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Grant for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Now, Jeremy Grant showing you that quick release right there.
New York's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And it's Brunson missing. Trailblazers trail by 17. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And it's good for 2.
And with the defense focused on his inside game, it lets Anunoby exploit the space from that mid-range area.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Holiday against Brunson. Kamara. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Kamara's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The 17-footer. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 17-point game.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Anunoby. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Kamara. And the layup's good off the glass. Kamara's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Wizards in Washington. High post try, and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Knicks. Yabusele, he's checked in for Hart. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Reith. Back to Love. There's a screen. To the left wing. Here's Reith. Portland again missing. The Knicks leading by 15. The 15-footer. Nice shot by Yabusele.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Love deciding where to go with it. Robinson pulls it in. New York's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Lets it go from the wing, and again, it's New York.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Grant sets a screen for Love. Baseline jumper. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Clarkson. And the shot falls short this time. And for Portland, they're shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Got a piece of it. Yabusele with it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's Shamet. And it's Portland with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
GA, you hear about three-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Love in at the 1. Back to Love. Now, here's Sharpe. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Do not get in the way of Clarkson. That man wants buckets.
And here's Love. Pass to Grant. Takes the 3. And a Shaedon with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Towns. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 20. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Love. Lets the 3 fly. Knicks with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
With the step back. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
The Knicks leading by 20. Now McBride. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Pass to Love. Shoots the 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
New York has gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Yes, that goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
They set the screen. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Love the pass to Grant. Here's Sissoko. The 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McBride. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 18. Stolen by Clarkson. Goes back up. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 6 in the quarter. And Love's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And Portland with a change here too. Avdia's checked in. On defense, the Knicks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Traps in the tray. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Brunson. He's got 10. Here's Anunoby. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Anunoby's got 9.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Robinson. Open jump shot off the mark.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Here's Grant.
Oh, man! Wow, that is some serious mid-air creativity. Look at Jeremy Grant.
The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
63-44.
Pass to Grant. Here's Reith. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot from the wing. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Pass to Sissoko. Outside, Avdia. Three-pointer. And it's Sharpe missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
A challenging stretch here for Portland. Grant outside. drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
New York's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. And it's Towns missing. Trailblazers trail by 21. Sharpe with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Avdia.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Knicks shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Here's Bridges. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bridges has got 10 points.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Anunoby against Avdia. Doubled by Bridges. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. From the baseline. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
The Knicks leading by 23. Here's Towns. And the shot is long. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Grant for 3. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And good quickness there. Sharpe, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And the Knicks with possession here. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Brunson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
Bucket is good.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Give it up right now for the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
He's checked in for the Knicks. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Trailblazers in second. The Knicks fourth.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
The Knicks leading by 19. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
No good from Grant.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Anunoby. Avdia with a defensive effort. Trailblazers trail by 21. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Kamara.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Brunson against Holiday. Takes the 13-footer, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. No good from Grant.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Up top, Anunoby. Covered by Kamara. And good that time. Anunoby's got 11 points. Holiday with it.
56.
Pass to Grant. Back to Holiday. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Holiday's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
New York leading by 21. Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. And Robinson is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
58.
Here's Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
.135 left in the second quarter. Holiday against Brunson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Trailblazers shooting 43% for the game. The wide open look here for Holiday. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
No foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Sissoko checked in. What's up?
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
The 11-footer and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Brunson against Holiday. Fader on the way. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 23 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Brunson against Holiday. Pass to Sissoko. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Trailblazers shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 10.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And here's Brunson outside. Good on the triple.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's good.
Clarkson. Knicks lead.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New York Knicks.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Looking at the Knicks, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tim, how do you look at Advia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Give it up for
Got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. The fourth spot held by Donovan Clingan.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Here's Brunson. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 30 points.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. On the wing, Holiday. And the Trailblazers another three.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
The Knicks leading by 22. Bridges inside. Defended by Sharpe. And there's Bridges on the assist from Brunson.
99-75.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharpe. And it's off from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Their 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Clingan. Towns comes with a double team. Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Into the lane, and Towns throws it down.
And you got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Sharpe finds Avdia. To the inside, Towns with the steal. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Kamare. Defended by Hart. Driving to the basket. Here's Clingan. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Clingan's got 8 points.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
77.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Knocks it loose. Kamara with it. Hart covering. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Sharpe against Bridges. Sharpe, that's good. 11 points in the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
To the right side. Here's Towns. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Sharpe. 11 points in the game. Over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hart outside. Here's Towns. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Unloads. Bridges shot. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career in the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team, averaging 21 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Here's Holiday. He's got 13. Now Sharpe from the arc. Offensive rebound. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 16.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Pass to Kamara. Now here's Avdia. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. over Holiday, and there's another one for the Knicks.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Kamare. Holiday surveying the floor. Down low, here's Klingon.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharpe. He's got 11. Pass to Avdia. Sharpe with it. The tray. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
The Trailblazers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's Sharpe missing. The Knicks shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Hart, wide open, he fired. Cans the shot from the wing. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out. But now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Holiday with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Avdia. Hits the jumper in space. Avdia's got 14 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Brunson outside. Shoots over Klingon. Here's Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got 25 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bridges against Sharpe. Pass to Holiday. It's rebounded by Brunson. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Anunoby, no good. The Trailblazers shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And the layup falls. He's got 13.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Knicks shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Bridges. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Sharpe. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by New York. New York calls timeout. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Like everyone's watching. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Keep it going, keep it going. Let's see those dance moves.
group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
On the court.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's McBride, and the Knicks miss again. And for Portland, they're shooting in this game 45%. Outside, Avdia for 3. Cans it from downtown. Avdia's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Love wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Diawara. And it comes off the front of the rim. And for Portland, they're shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Avdia kicks to Grant. Here's Sissoko. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From downtown, the rebound by Reith. Reith has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Love in the post. He's covered by Shaedon.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side, Grant. And it's blocked. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Avdia. 17 points in the game. Robert Williams is checked in for Avdia.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 35. Robert Williams.
Grant outside. And it's in there. Grant's got 12.
Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
.124 left in the third. And there's the drive.
And then slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
123-93.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. Love outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Reith gets it to go.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
From the wing, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Knicks lead, 125-95.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Love outside. Left side, Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Yeah, after he put it on the deck, Grant took off.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's McBride. 6 points for him. Here he goes. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Knicks making a switch here. Akporti's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Cook, he's checked in for Williams. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Robinson, that's good.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
127-97.
So it's Portland now. Here's Sissoko. He has 6. Back to Grant. Inside. Here's Sissoko. He's covered by Clarkson.
And that's 6th man of the year hustle by Clarkson. Outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
And the layup is good. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's the New York Knicks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Trailblazers shooting reasonably well, 45%. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Grant. And it's Rupert in at the shooting guard. Sissoko, no good. New York has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The 15-footer, that's short off the rim.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
To the inside, here's Reith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Reith has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Knicks on offense. Here's McBride, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. McBride's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Pass to Reith. Here's Rupert, right wing. And here is Grant, puts up a 3. Rebounded by Clarkson.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer.
And here's Sharpe. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And McBride gets it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Reith. Here's Sharpe. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
17-foot shot on the way. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson right side. Here's Robinson. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Grant. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
To the middle. Plays it up off the glass.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Clarkson on the wing, defended by Avdia. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Sharpe. A three-pointer, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Sissoko.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Deep two from Robinson. And the Knicks miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pulls it from 20. Portland grabs the miss.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 16 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
teams changing it up here.
Back is your Knicks city dancer.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Hamara can't get the tip in. New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Shoots from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Looking to get it going. And it's laid in by Holiday.
And it shows that a guy like Holiday has been working on that kind of a move for a long time.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Here's Golick. The putback. Here's Robinson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
That one misses for Robinson. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Holiday, the pass to Sharpe. Over in the corner, Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
For your Knicks city dancer.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. So it's the Knicks now. Deep 2 from Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And then Sharpe with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharpe and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Robinson on the wing. Klingon covering.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
New York leading by 20.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And for Portland, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Holiday. Robinson with the block. Clarkson against Sharpe. Lets it fly from 18. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Avdia can't hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pulls up on the wing. 2 points. That one goes. McBride's got 6 here in this quarter.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
119.
Pass to Holiday. To the paint. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And that's why you want Holiday in the pick and roll. He makes great decisions with the basketball.
Here's Kolek. Clarkson surveying the floor. Shoots over Kamara. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers trail by 20. Right side, Avdia. Here's Klingon. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Clarkson. And the dunk by Robinson.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
123.
The Trailblazers shooting here about 46% for the game. Sharpe finds Holiday. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
New York leading by 17. Pulls it from 20. That one wide left.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Puts it up from 17. Got it to go. Now Sharpe.
145. 128.
Holiday. The 3 doesn't go. The Knicks leading by 17. Right side Robinson. Crew on the 14-footer. Robinson's got 20.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
And for Portland, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Sharpe with it. Over McBride. And it's Sharpe missing. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's Robinson. And the Knicks good for 2. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Get ready for Portland. It's your Knicks breaker and crew.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Give it up for them, fans.
Grant dishes to Williams. Back to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Love the pass to Grant. Lets it go with a 3. Unable to get that one. The Knicks leading by 21. Here's Kolek. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Reith. Inside. Kicks it out to Grant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
New York calls timeout. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Breaker dance crew.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks sitting here. Your Knicks sitting here. They are great, aren't they? Your Knicks sitting here.
.43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Holiday, the pass to Sharpe, and then Sharpe with the dunk.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And here's Portland. Now, here's Sharpe. Swinging the screen for Sharpe. No good on the triple. And here's Clarkson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie, thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.